What is up? It's been about 3 months. You have every reason to be mad at us, but I promise you there's some good that's coming out of it. If you're new here, welcome to FLA Tours. This channel is all about driving tours, new construction walkthroughs, and it's not pretty, although it's shot in 4K, but it's designed to give you as much information as you can possibly get and just give you the real. There's no cuts. We just want to run straight through some of the communities or the areas that you're considering, see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And since we're doing it from the office for the first time today, what better way to do it than to actually add the Wesley Chapel King himself? What is going on, big dog?
What's up, Christian? Thanks for having me on the channel.
Thanks for what do you mean? Thanks for having you on the channel. You might as well just give you the keys to this thing here.
All right. Well, you're welcome then in that case.
Hold on, I'm a little late on my here we go here. Oh no, I didn't mean to smack you. Here we go.
I got smacked already. Smacked only and clap, bro.
So tell everybody what we're taking a look at today.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little driving tour through Rivers Landing in Wesley Chapel.
Yeah. So for those of you who are, if you don't know where Wesley Chapel is, just north of Tampa, it's kind of considered to be the new Tampa. It's where all the new development is going on. And unlike some of the other areas, I feel like Wesley Chapel is kind of becoming its own place, right? You see a lot of these kind of areas that are expanding outside of the major cities, and everybody's like, oh, that's where the housing is. And then you have to come into the city to do all of your play stuff. It's not like that in Wesley Chapel. There's some big stuff out there.
Yeah.
And we've been helping a lot of families. So, you know, we'll talk more about that. We'll go ahead and add in the driving tour and get straight to this. I was supposed to add some music today, but hey, we'll
get the music going soon here. I'll DJ for us.
Maybe you'll sing.
We were just in this community recently with a family we have looking from Toronto, and they searched several communities in Wesley Chapel and different builders, and their take from everything that this was the most beautiful, the most tranquil, and almost the best resort kind of feeling for living.
100%. And, you know, I touch on like the petty things, I would say, like, look at the landscaping when you're heading in. You got these gates, which is going to be a gated community. So a lot of people feel a certain way about that. Believe it or not, people come up to us and they're like, I want a gated community. Well, this is one of them. And it's actually going to take you to like that higher tier quality of life within the community. So
that's correct. And this is one of the communities that we kind of think is still a little hidden gem. Only 484 home sites in this community. So unlike some of the master plan communities, it has a little bit more quaint and intimate feel in here.
Thank you so much to Mr. or Miss Watchton. Video quality and audio quality is great. Thank you so much. I got Miss Shot It, who is one of the biggest fans of both of the channels that we have. Actually, we have a lot of YouTube channels. So this one we're trying to grow because we want to give you 8+ pieces of content a week on this channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much, Miss Shot It. And you can see she's a little frustrated right now. So she wants to see Orlando right now. So, Corey, we've been helping, a lot of families in not just Tampa, but like Wesley Chapel's been a freaking hotbed, right? And
it is.
And like you said, this community is just totally different from the others because of the amenities, which if you hold tight to the very end, we're going to show you the amenity center. So Miss Shot It, just relax. I know you're probably like, you know, pounding the sand right now, but we're going to get there for you. But this builder is a little different than your Lennars or your DR Hortons, right? And DR Horton actually has a very nice product in Wesley Chapel, but you're just going to get a lot more finishes out here in this particular community, right? So one, you can see that, you know, you're 8 minutes to Wiregrass Mall, right? So if you're familiar with Wiregrass Mall, this is where you can get all of your shopping done, your dining done. And there's actually like the mall actually just got purchased. So there's a lot of renovations that's going to be going on down there.
They've already leveled about 10 acres right next to the mall. That's going to be new shops coming in.
So that's going to be more so kind of like the crown jewel per se of Wesley Chapel. That's where everybody's going to kind of meet and greet. So it feels like you're kind of away from it, but 8 minutes, it's like you're close. Very
it's
close.
Really close, correct. And look at the beautiful conservation. They have a ton of protected wildlife in this neighborhood. So a lot of the lots are on water or with trees in the backyard as well.
Yeah, we've gotten, believe it or not, like families that would hit us up and say, "I don't want water. I don't want water." Well, you get the option of both in this community, right? We
You
know
do.
somebody very
You-
specifically about a week ago that's like, "Hey, I want this, this, and this, but do not put me next to water."
That's correct.
So whether you want it or not, you can get it out here for sure. Now, the thing that I like to talk about in this community, like I said, I talk about the petty things, are the bridges. The bridges in this community are just different. It's not just your standard paved road that goes over like a retention pond. You'll see here pretty soon, like there's these big kind of blocks of wood that they've built these bridges on, and it's just a higher level of kind of life out here in this community.
Correct. It gives you that very unique and kind of luxury feel when you're driving through the community. You can see all of the homes have palm trees on the home sites. So once these are all mature and developed, you're going to get, oh, look, there's your bridge.
There's my bridge. We had to pause for that one right there. But yeah, as you can see, these are just nice bridges. It's just, sorry guys. Corey will help you with the home. I'll help you looking for bridges.
So I can see Christian standing on the bridge, just looking out over the lake here on the right side, just pondering.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really quickly, talk about some of the lot sizes that you can get out here.
Yeah. So this community is actually pretty unique. You can get a 52, a 62, or a 75-foot home lot site, which is really unique. So you can kind of get a bigger lot, and they have them, like I said, they have about half of the homes available. So you can get a little bit different of what you're looking for in here. Homes can go anywhere from 2,000 to almost up to 5,000 square feet in this community as well.
Right. So just to look at some styles, right? Like unlike some of the entry level builders, you can customize these things pretty much as you want to. So this is kind of a smaller look, and keep in mind, it's just a small rendering, but just to show you different options that you can get. Now, this one, you can see you got 2 car garages on the left and a 1-car garage on the right. You just don't see that often. But just to show you the change of blends of styles that you can get, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do have some beautiful homes. And what's nice about this builder as well is that they do that 13 to 15-month build process where you can choose the lot, you can choose your model that you would like to be built on the lot, and do the entire design studio for the interior design.
Yep.
And they also have the option where they build homes ahead of time for you, and they professionally design the interiors as a spec home, and you can come in and purchase in a 3 to 6 month period.
Yeah. So, and that's where we've been getting the most deals. If you want that quick move in home, 2 ways that we can really get it. We have great relationships with the builder. So they hit us up as soon as something comes back to the market or a new deal falls through. Believe me, before they post it, they're going to hit Corey up. They're going to hit me up. They're going to hit us up just to kind of let us know, because they know we have buyers on hand. So it's always, it costs you $0 to reach out to us. I mean, I'm not just trying to plug us in there, but it amazes me how many families we help, and right before the finish line, they're like, well, how much do we owe you? You don't owe us anything. It's free. The builder will pay us. So don't worry.
Hey, here comes that beautiful amenity center I'm talking about.
There goes that.
So this is going to be the pirate playground. It's the pirate playground. It's not just your ordinary playground. There you go. It's got a bunch of swings. It's a pirate decorated. It's a really cool little niche that they put in there. They also have 2 different dog parks, a small dog park and a large breed dog park. I kind of pulled up to my favorite spot. They got this little mini soccer field back here too, and I told you,
Corey is the soccer man, if you didn't know that.
I'm losing you, Christian.
Can you hear me here? That's okay. I'll take over. hand me my beer, or hold my beer for me.
Right. Here's the amenity center that they have.
Yep. And like I said, if you all stay around to the end, what we're going to do is we're going to drive this community, and then we're going to exit and go to the neighboring community where the homes are. This is kind of a high-tiered community. The next community, those homes are another tier up, like huge custom, like luxury homes. So but just to kind of pick up where Corey was talking about, like if you want those move-in ready homes, just give us a text or a call. Everything's up top for you, and we'd be able to get you all of the insider information that we possibly can. So now exiting, me, I'm all about the dang landscaping and stuff like that. So I think that's a big separator there.
You got me in here?
I do have you in there, big dog. You're looking good, so just keep smiling.
Appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna spin the block here one more time, and we can kind of see where some of the lots are being built right now.
So when Corey was talking about the width of the lots, right, he was saying you can do the 45, 55, 65, 75, right? That's the width. So if you're somebody that doesn't want to go outside and touch your neighbor's home, you're going to want something with a bigger lot. So the fact that you have that option in this community, it's a different feel when you see the larger lots, and you don't really know it until you go in and you're like, there's something way different about this community. But you got big lots in there.
Absolutely. You can see the home coming straight ahead here. The no neighbors on the left side of the home, conservation in the back. Behind that conservation is about 10 acres of protected wetlands as well. So nice private lots over here on the left. On the right side, there's a lake as well in the backs. It's a beautiful community.
It's a gorgeous community, and I am a fan of the builder. And so incentives always change, pricing always change, but between 550, 600,000 and up, you can get into this community, and then in the next neighboring community, it's about $1 million plus. And I back in the day, I used to say, if you can afford that, well, we have a lot of people reaching out to us that are like, I'm pre-approved, let's go, right? $1 million plus, so it's doable. But yeah, so how's business been though? Like you're driving like you have like 2 closings. This is Corey driving, by the way. Like he's Mr. Speedster here, but you've been pretty dang busy, right?
Not speeding around town, but I'm getting there efficiently. You just got to be on time. That's it. Yeah. But yeah, we have a ton of families we're helping out in this Wesley Chapel, North Tampa area. Yeah. There's new communities popping up all over the place too. You mentioned this Taylor Morrison is probably one of the higher end builders in the area.
Yep.
They do have a DR Horton that's about a mile west of this community on the same road that's coming, called Wood Creek. So they will have that available. And then down the road, about 2 miles, just over into the Zephyr Hills border, Two Rivers community is coming. That's going to be over 7,000 home sites coming in there as well.
There goes that wooden bridge again. But to piggyback off what he was saying, like if you're interested in knowing about all of the communities in this specific area and surrounding areas, you got to subscribe to us. I mean, because we're gonna give you every single community. I can promise you that if they've built it, we're gonna be out there for you. If it's coming, we're gonna let you know about it. At no cost to you, obviously, to subscribe, and no cost to you to use our service. $0. Got your back.
That's right.
All right, here we go. We're exiting. We're going to enter into, really, honestly, like my favorite community. So it's next door, same builder, but the next tier up. So if we help out enough families in the next 5 years, maybe I can get a home in there.
That's what we're looking for, right?
That's the goal.
The model home will do for me. I'll take it just as is.
As is.
Yeah.
So we're back on, is this 52, 56?
This is 56.
56, okay.
Yep.
So this is one of the main arteries that runs east and west through Wesley Chapel. It runs into Lutz. It runs into the Tampa Premium Outlets, right? Which are, what, 10 minutes away, maybe?
Yep, about 10 minutes away, and right into I-75 as well, which will get you right down into the Tampa and the St. Pete area. So
super easy access, And what I like most about it is, some of these newer areas that because we cover a lot of areas between Tampa and Orlando, some of these newer areas are the areas that are starting to become developed. These developers are buying land with just kind of old rundown homes and then developing around it, where Wesley Chapel was almost a blank slate. So everything's new. All the infrastructure's new. I'm a fan of it because of that. It's like everything is just fresh.
Right. It's like a brand new city almost.
Okay, here we go. So entering the community, I mean, you are just not going to find landscaping like this. Like usually you'll find like a couple twig trees, right? But this is, you'll see the canopying oak trees. It's just beautiful. Go ahead and.
This is where you want to live.
I got a new one too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, be ready for that.
Fire. I like it.
Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about these homes here. Can I just say what I know real quick, and then I'll just let you take the wheel?
Of course.
So just around $1 million plus. We've been seeing some homes just in the nines, like high nines or whatnot. But when I say you can get homes like 5,300 square foot, you can get big homes out here, like really, really big homes and gorgeous finishes. So now, on top of doing these tours for you so you can see the community, we also do new construction walkthroughs. So we'll show you these models. And if you're somebody that is working with us, which 90% of our clients are out of town, we'll do these custom videos for you. So if there's a lot that you want to see, Corey's going to throw the drone in the air, show you the lot, show you the community, show you the model. You just pretty much home shop on your phone the right way.
That's right.
So what are the fees out here? What do we have?
So these homes, like you said, they're looking at starting around 900,000 and then going up to $1 million. 1 million plus, or 1.5 most likely.
Yep.
The fees are going to be pretty similar to Rivers Landing, which you're looking at over there. For if you're talking, the lot premiums can go anywhere from 6,000 up to 75,000. Here's our amenity center over here coming in. What's nice about Rivers Edge is that it also has its own amenity center within the community, but you can use either amenity center from Rivers Landing to Rivers Edge.
Gotcha. So you have, it's like you're paying for that.
You have dual access. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You got the private.
And on top
one.
of that, they're private to the community members, which is really nice because we do have, like you said, we've been selling a lot of homes in the lagoon as well.
Yep.
15-acre, 7-acre lagoons. You can get a lot of people in there, but they're also open to the public. Yep. These are private amenities.
Exactly. So for somebody that doesn't want to be, and you could still use the lagoons if you live in Wesley Chapel. You can use them if you live in the Grand Canyons. If you want.
I was there last week.
Soaking up the sun. Soaking up the sun. Exactly. It's been a hot one. Check out this amenity center though. Like gorgeous, right? Like take a look at this. Yeah. What do we have here? So you got
that's the game.
You have like Xboxes in here and stuff.
You got a couple of TVs. You got Xbox, PS5. You got a foosball table. There's a shuffleboard there on the left. There's a little fridge and kitchen area in there.
Gorgeous. You know how to play foosball pretty good?
You know what? I played a lot of foosball growing up.
Did you?
I did. I love foosball. Had one at the crib.
Got to have these fans right here. And the pool, to me, you have your own lagoon pretty much, right? Like
you do. Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Exactly.
So I'd imagine that, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, they probably play some music, serve some food out here. You have like a walk-in pool, so it seems to be like a very kind
of zero entry. Yep, it's beautiful. Fireplace.
I brought this up the other day. I'm like, man, if my brother ever visited from Texas, I mean, we would come hang out over here, and you know, hopefully it's a nice night where we can actually use the fire because it's been fairly hot. But take a look at this here.
Yeah, this right here, when my brother visits from Colorado with his 4 little nephews, they're going to be tearing that area up.
You know how to play, are you pretty good at
cornhole? Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah. We're from Pennsylvania, man. They call it. Cornhole's a big thing up north.
Is it? Of course, originally from Pennsylvania, if you didn't know. So he has that thick hide where he can
that relocation. That's what you need.
Yep. So that's pretty much it, right? Like we plan to bring you. We're gonna add Josh Hurd here. This is another agent that we have on the team, the king of Wesley Chapel himself. Thank you, Josh. We appreciate that, man. You're going to be on the channel next, but this is the first one that we're doing from the studio. But because of the style that we have now, we're going to bring you a lot of quality content. So if you have a place that you're considering, people do it all the time, comment it in the comment section down below, or you can shoot us a text or an email if you want something a little more private and personal, whether it's a specific lot, and we can get that over to you. But you know, make sure that you're subscribed so you just don't miss anything. That's all I can say, honestly. Do you have anything for us here, Corey?
Yeah, there's a lot coming this way to Wesley Chapel. So we'll be in the communities weekly as they open up here. So to get the best deals and get the first choice, they do some pre-selling. So definitely subscribe.
Yep. Make sure you're subbed to us. So we will see you all on the next one. We appreciate you tuning in, and we're going to bring you a ton of content.
Thanks for having me.